Welcome back. The time is 8:50 and it's time to get to today's Sunday Funday moment. This morning we introduce you to a group of sisters who are sharing their love of music with the community, one farmer's market at a time. ABC7's Iris Lopez speaks with the Pie Sisters for today's Sunday Funday moment, sponsored by Sarah Farms.
Meet the Pie Sisters.
And as for the name Pie, it kind of derives from a family nickname that came about. I honestly don't know how, but as far as pies, she's Sweetie Pie, I'm Cutie Pie, Honey Pie, and Apple Pie. So family and close friends really call us by those names, and those are literally our identity.
A local singing group made up of 4 sisters who found a passion for music, all thanks to their dad, an aspiring doctor who immigrated to the U.S. with their mom, a nurse.
Let me see your face, Lord.
We call our parents the Bakers. Or no, people call them the Bakers because we're Pie.
While in the U.S., their father decided to stay at home with his kids, and his passion for music rubbed off on his 4 daughters.
Our dad's a musician, and we started singing together at church, so he kind of, influenced us from there. We got bit by the bug really early.
It wasn't until 2021 that the sisters decided to reach out to local markets to ask if they could perform live for their events.
We reached out to our first farmers market to see if they would be willing to have live music, and it was an immediate yes.
Since then, the sisters have performed in numerous events around El Paso, making a name for themselves. But I had to ask the question that's on everyone's mind, which is, how is it being in a group with all of your sisters?
There's a lot of, I don't want to say like butting heads, but there's a lot of butting heads.
The 10-year age gap between the oldest and the youngest sisters can sometimes create a challenge. But despite the challenges, the Pie Sisters enjoy working as a team of sisters.
We'd rather do this together than 3 or 2 or even 1.
The sisters are excited to now be working on their own music. And as for whether or not they would ever enter a singing competition in the near future,
if an opportunity arises, maybe, but other than that, the joy of doing this together isn't contingent on whether we win.
Iris Lopez.
Honey, that is redundant.
Shut up. Listen, just listen.
ABC7.